Hello, everyone. Glad to see you here. I am Marquez Speaks, the real voice, the voice of the streets, CEO of me, Big Boss Entertainment. And I'm here to give you the real quick, fast, in a hurry. It will not take me long. I repeat, it does not take me long to do this. That is the blessing of this. But we do have to talk about a couple things, and it's called the State of the Union address that happened last night. That is the big thing, the State of the Union address. That's just the big thing. That's the big thing that's going on right now, the State of the Union address. So, let's talk about it. Let's get started with the State of the Union address and what Donald Trump did and did not do for the people. Let me say it again. Let's just talk about what he did and he did not do for the people. Let me first start off saying, but it was a travesty. It was a train wreck, 100%. I don't know what Donald Trump was thinking. I don't even know if he was thinking at all. I don't know if Donald Trump was thinking. I don't know if he was thinking, but it was pretty daggum terrible what he did. Let me say it again. It was pretty daggum terrible what Donald Trump did. It was not good. It was not good. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit of the good part first. Representative Al Green still said he had a sign saying black people are not apes. I appreciate him for that. I appreciate Representative Al Green for being a real one. I appreciate that. He was a real one for the black people. Okay? He was a real one for the black people. We don't got a lot of people like that. We don't have a lot of people like that. We just don't. All right? We don't. We don't have a lot of people like him. Now we need more people like him, but we don't. We don't have a lot of people like Representative Al Green. But he told the truth last night. He did, and there was a couple others that did a pretty good job for the Democrats. I'm not gonna say that. Too many of them didn't do a good job for the Democrats. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna keep it 100 on that. Too many of them didn't do good for the Democrats or for us. I'm gonna be 100% on that. They didn't do too well. But some of them did very well, and I was very happy with Representative Al Green what he did. Well, let's talk about Donald Trump. How thin-skinned this man is. I want to talk about how thin-skinned this man is, okay? He has what they call a godlike complex. Donald Trump has a godlike complex. He's got a godlike complex, okay? He's got a godlike complex, Donald Trump does. It's a godlike complex. Godlike complex is not good for you. It's not good for me, okay? It is not good for you. It's not good for me. But this is what it is. He got a godlike complex. He wanted to be cheered and loved and revered last night. And when he wasn't, he couldn't even take it. It was a total disaster for Donald Trump. Total disaster. If you ever want to know why you need to vote in the 2026 midterms to put Democrats in, that's the reason why. Because this is what he said. This is what he said. He said, we have uplifted over 2.4 million people off food stamps. We've uplifted them off of food stamps. We've uplifted millions more off Medicaid. He's uplifting people. He's taking people out of it. He's getting people off of food stamps and Medicaid, but he's uplifting them the way he's doing it. That's what Donald Trump said. Welcome to America. That's what Donald Trump said. Nothing that he said was going to put money in your pockets. Nothing. It was a pep rally. Some people say it was I ain't gonna say it, but it was a gathering. Some people said it was a gathering, the wrong type of gathering. That's what it was last night. But Donald Trump just showed you last night he don't care about you. Let me say it again. Trump showed you he don't care about you. He don't care about black people. He don't care about minorities. He don't care about poor people. He don't care about you. That's what Donald Trump proved last night. He don't care about you. That's what Donald Trump proved last night. I don't care about you getting mad at me. I'm telling the truth. Y'all thought it was going to be a good thing. It wasn't. It wasn't. See, and I want y'all to understand something. It's okay to have freedom of speech as long as Donald Trump says it. But when everybody else has it, it's a problem. It's a problem up in here. It's a problem up in here. That's what we had last night. At one time, once again, Robert Morton, get off my show. You damn dummy. Get off my show. You can be a racist and a smart man. John Cash, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. I don't even like it either. Let me say it again, okay? So I want y'all to understand. He showed you that you are nothing to him. and the Republicans. And the Republicans kept standing up clapping because they was making money for the billionaires last night. That was a billionaire gathering last night. That was a billionaire gathering last night. Couldn't you see? That was a billionaire gathering, and it wasn't for me and you. Yeah, I don't need to say nothing else. If you vote for Donald Trump, you're a fool. There's nothing else I need to say. If you are on here and you vote for Donald Trump, you're a fool. FOOL. That's what you are. And you're a black fool if you're black voting for him. You're a fool. When somebody tells you exactly who they are, and when they show you exactly who they are, you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to believe those people. Okay? Donald Trump, he's past tearing down the house. He didn't tow up the house. He didn't tow it up from limb to limb. That's what Donald Trump did, and he did it the right way. But last night, I don't care who you are. Last night it showed. See, last night showed something. Last night it showed that Donald Trump got a lot of flaws. It showed last night that Donald Trump is a person who's all about the money. It showed last night he's all about the money. Okay? It showed last night that he's all about the money. Okay? That's what it showed last night. That's what it showed us last night. He's all about the money. And guess what? He ain't going to change. He's not going to change, y'all. He's not going to change. He's not going to change. Okay? He's not. He's not going to change. So I hope y'all are ready for that and what comes with that. Okay? Okay? Because he's not going to change. That's why I love doing this show today. Because I knew a lot of people was going to get mad at the truth. See, he told you the truth last night. When somebody tells you the truth, you got to look. Okay? When somebody tells you the truth, you have to look and say, is this man really telling me the truth? He told you the truth, how he felt about everything. He said how he felt about money, how he felt about the economy. He said the economy is the best we've ever had. He said the economy's the best we've ever had. That's what he said last night. The economy's at the best we've ever had. Jobs are growing. Okay? And we ain't even getting no help from the Democrats. And we're doing all this the right way. That was the Trump mantra. Okay? That was the Trump mantra last night. Okay? That's it. That was his mantra. That was a Donald Trump mantra last night. Well, we're gonna say this, we're gonna say that. And you think people weren't listening? People tuned in and listened because they want to make sure they understand. Okay, Trump ain't for us. And now independents and everybody saying, good God Almighty, this man is not for us. He's against us. He's really for the wealthy people. He's really not for us. Yeah. Yep. That's correct, sir. So again, I really wanted black people, white people, minorities to listen to what he said. God-like complex. Don't care anything about you. Now, I'm not for you, with you. I am against you. Okay? I'm not with you. I'm not with what you're going through, what you're dealing with. I don't have these problems or issues. That's what Donald Trump said last night to the American people. That's what he said. Now again, you may not like it. Okay, I don't care. Well, these are the facts and reality of what happened. I understand some of the things he said. He got bad Democrats. You won't even stand up for me. You ought to be standing. You don't want to stand. You don't want to do nothing, Democrats. You hate me. You hate me, Democrats. And the Democrats said, yes, sir. We really do hate you. That's what Democrats say, yes, sir. We really do hate you. We really do hate you. And they had those pens saying, release the files. Hey, release the files. The man say, they didn't release all the Epstein files. He done more than anybody to release these files. Okay, that's what he said. That's what he said. We done more than anybody to release these files. Are you kidding me? We done so good it don't make no sense. I mean, there's nothing else we can do. We done gave the people everything they needed. That's what Donald Trump said last night. And he broke his own record because he spoke. Good gosh. How long did he speak? An hour 39 minutes, an hour 45 minutes. It was a long, very long speech as well. Very long speech. Just a very long speech. Very long speech. That's what Donald Trump does. That's what Donald Trump is. Okay, so I wanted y'all to see. Because it's one thing for me to talk about it, but it's another thing for you to envision it. Okay? It's another thing to envision what you seen last night. Let me say it again. It's another thing to envision what you saw last night. It's another thing to envision what you saw last night. See, you can't undo what was done last night. And if anybody's taking Donald Trump's side, you're an idiot. You must be getting paid some money. If you taking that man's side, you must be getting paid some money. You must be getting paid some money, cuz. You got to be getting paid some money for that crap, okay? You have to be. You have to be, okay? You have to be. So I enjoyed it because I knew it was going to be an S show. I knew exactly what was going to happen, and Republicans praised him. But remember, 5 of the Supreme Court didn't even show up. 5 of the Supreme Court justices didn't even show up. You know why? Because it comes a time that you want to go by the Constitution. Now, that's going to hurt Donald Trump more than anything right there. If you want to see what's going to hurt Trump, that's going to hurt Trump in the long run. Right there. That's going to hurt Donald Trump. Well, Sweet, you don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. That's going to help Donald. That's going to hurt Donald Trump right there. That right there will hurt him more than anything. Okay? That's going to hurt him more than anything. Because he's going to have to deal with that over and over and over again. Okay? He's going to have to deal with it. So I want y'all to understand that. He's going to have to deal with it. He's not going to like it. He's not going to like having to deal with that. Speaks. He's got to deal with that. And he knows he's got to deal with it. He understands it. But he doesn't care. Last night you found out Donald Trump really doesn't care about you. And I know it hurt a lot of people's feelings. Donald Trump don't care about me. Donald Trump don't care about me. No, he don't care about you. Well, Donald Trump, he cares about me. No, Donald Trump don't care about you. Donald Trump don't care about you. And he showed that last night. It's a hard reality when people find out he don't care about you. Okay? No, idiot. Democrats don't hate me. They hate you, Maria. Please be quiet. Oh, the speech. I think the speech was great last night, King Jeffrey. I think it was great for this reason right here. It showed how corrupt we are in America. It showed how corrupt we are. That's why I loved it. I loved it just for that. Just for that, I loved it. I thought it was great just for that. Just for that, I thought it was great. I thought it was great. Because when you finally see what you don't want to see and you finally understand what you didn't understand, it becomes great. That's why it was great. It was terrible for him. It was great for America. Does that make sense to everybody? It was terrible. Excuse me. For him, great for everybody else. Okay? He's at the top of the corruption and he's not going anywhere. We got to understand he's at the top of corruption, but he's not going anywhere. I mean, Donald Trump's not going anywhere. We do know that, right? He's not going anywhere. Donald Trump's not going anywhere. Let's make sure we understand that. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere right now. But this is what now this is what's important. Now it's time to make him a lame duck president. Now it's time to impeach Donald Trump. Are you listening to me? Lame duck president, impeach Donald Trump. Lame duck president, impeach Donald Trump. Okay? Yep, he got mad the Democrats didn't stand, which is great. What speaks? What do you mean this is great? This is great because now we can see how things are supposed to get done. Now you can see the difference in things. Now you can see the difference in things. And that's going to be great. Now Democrats got something to run on. Now they got your attention. When I got your attention, I can do things differently. Jasmine Crockett told y'all. Now watch the Democrats come out for Jasmine Crockett because they understand. All hands up. All hands on deck now. We got to get things done. Watch them come out for Jasmine Crockett. Telesco already said, I'll vote for Jasmine Crockett if she wins the Democratic primary. Her opponent said that. Polls come out now saying Jasmine Crockett beat Paxton and the Texas Senate. The official general election. Now they're going to start coming out. Democrats say, oh, we got a chance now. Oh, we know what we got to do now. Thank you, Donald Trump. He did it right. And when you threw Representative Al Green out, you made black people mad. You made black people mad. When you started talking about Representative Omar, and he talked about Somalis. He talked about Minnesota. Oh, my goodness, did he talk about Somalis? He basically said all Somalis are crooked. Donald Trump said they're crooked. Donald Trump said the Somalis are crooked. Donald Trump said the Somalis were crooked. I was very disappointed, but not surprised. Why was you disappointed? Just getting back to, why was you disappointed? Clyde, that makes no sense. You were disappointed? You crazy. You should never be disappointed in something like that. That is nothing to be disappointed about. You ought to be happy. Why would you be disappointed in something like that? That don't make no sense for you to be disappointed. I would never be disappointed in anything like that. I would never be disappointed in anything like that. I would be happy. I would be happy. Okay? You shouldn't be disappointed. See, people who are disappointed. People who are disappointed, I have problems for you. I got problems with anybody who says they're disappointed. Okay? I got problems with anybody who says they're disappointed. Because you shouldn't be. There's no way you should be disappointed in that. You should be happy that it happened. Because that needs to happen. It needs to happen for things to get right. You want things right, this is what had to happen. Glad you blessed, Lost, okay? No, you want to say it, you talking about you disappointed what happened. There's no way you should ever be disappointed what happened. Are you crazy? Why would you ever be disappointed what happened in that speech? Okay, no, you give them credit. You give people credit when they do right. You're doing credit when they do wrong. And you want to give Donald Trump credit for doing right last night, for making people mad. That's a great thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What he did was great. I loved it. I love what he did. I loved it. And you should love it too. Some of y'all act like y'all don't want to some of y'all act like y'all don't want to find out that we need to change the thing. Some of y'all act like you don't get it. That it has to get worse before it gets better. Y'all don't understand that? You don't understand that this is what has to happen first? This is what has to happen first. It's got to get worse before it get better. That's what has to happen. So this was just, for me, it was phenomenal. I loved it. I loved it. Shut up, Claude. I ain't doing nothing. You don't tell me what the hell to do on my show. Why is you on my show? I really do. I hate idiot going on my show. I hate people don't understand what they're doing. I really do. I hate people don't understand what they're doing, okay? I do. Let me say it again. Donald Trump gave you an education on what not to do as president of the United States of America. Okay? That's what he did last night, which was great. That was great, okay? That's what's great. So he told us what not to do, and he did it the right way. He did it the right way. That's what Donald Trump did. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm going to say it again. Thank you for doing it that way. I loved it, and you should love it as well. Donald Trump showed his true colors. He did it. He did it the right way. Now Democrats have something to run on. Now people are getting mad at him. Everything is going back the way it should be. This is what we should like about Donald Trump. It was a disaster in the making, and that is what I had to tell you this morning. It was a disaster in the making. I am More Query Speaks, the real voice, the voice of the streets, CEO of me, Big Boss Entertainment, and I'm happy because Donald Trump just cost the Republicans the 2026 midterms, the House and the Senate. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day.